This is Fred Beck and Fred Fighting, proudly sponsored Vampire Fight Store. I'm very lucky, joined by one and only Pat Barrett. Pat, how's it going, mate?
It's good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all good. What have you been up to then, Pat? Where are you going now?
Just on the way to Leeds. I've got some good news to do down there before I make a good announcement, but I'll wait till it's all done before I say anything.
Yeah, sounds pretty good. So tell me, you got a big Black Flash Motion show on the weekend. You got the International WC title on the line. Tell me about it, Pat.
Now, we've got Marcel Braithwaite, who's really had a roller coaster career, fighting for the WBC, super flyweight, silver belt, and Intercontinental International this Saturday. So, I'm looking forward to it, especially for Marcel and for Wayne Smith. Yeah, they both deserve it. Both deserve some good to happen for them.
What does it mean to you to have that WBC International title on your Black Flash Motion show? Because that's quite a good title to have on the line.
We did it last time with Carlos Kelly as well, and we started to host these little title fights, because look where it took Carly. It took her to go on, even though she didn't win it, to fight for the WBC World title in America. And I think this will happen the same with Marcel. It's been a longer wait for Marcel now to have some construction to fight for. He was being pro. He boxed together with Lyndon and Zelfa, and it was all round up pros at the same time. They both boxed on my show in Newcastle. So it's been a longer wait for Marcel, and he's still there, chipping away at it. And I'm really made up for him more than I've been fighting for it on my show.
Yeah, certainly. That'd be a very nice spot to have. And what about show? What's the undercard looking like for a show, Pat? What have you got in the undercard?
You know what? It's mainly Wayne's undercard, really. It's like Wayne does the Liverpool of as I do the Manchester shows and for the promotion. So we work very closely together, me and Wayne. So we've got a good undercard. We've got Junior Thompson. We've got John Edo, Edison. We've got Lee Willins. Mate, we've got some. We've got a good. We've got a good card. We've got a good card. For the amount of Braithwaite top in it. For the Liverpool side, these young kids are just like having a debut. And what Wayne's put on down there is put in a public workout day. We've had press conferences for them. So Wayne's done a really remarkable job getting things going down there. The only thing is, I'm a bit worried about that. I couldn't attend the public workout day today with the media today. It would have been nice to support Wayne, but unfortunately, I've got to go to Leeds, which is something that I can't get out of this. I've got a big meeting.
You'll be at the press conference and weigh in and then fight night, won't you? So that's all right.
Oh, I'll be there fight night, and I've been at the press conference, so it's just one thing. But I think Wayne can handle this without us.
Yeah, so certainly. And I interviewed one of your fighters. You said a video came out on your Black Flash Boxing Promotions YouTube channel where you said you've been working with a person at a boxer called CJ Challenger. And I watched the video and it's where you both were talking about kind of working with each other. What's going on with CJ?
Yeah, I kind of get what we're talking about with CJ Challenger. I mean, again, he's another one we've got on the show for the Manchester show. I manage CJ Challenger now, and by the end of the year, CJ Challenger will fight for the IBO on my show. Let's just say around about December. And let's not forget about Amin Jahanzeb as well. What a good kid he is. Who fought like Louis Ling. He's fighting on my show, and he'll fight for the IBO title again in September.
Yeah, certainly. Amin Jahanzeb, he fought Louis Lin on Frank Warren's card. That was a really close fight. Got stopped because of a cut. And what's going on between you got Niall Brown and Conor Ward? When are they going to be out next?
We've got the 26th of Manchester, 26th of March in Manchester, which is going to be a massive undercard, massive undercard. Please don't ask me to name who all the fighters on that show. We've got a big card on that show, and we're going to have to start extremely early, like from about 5 o'clock, half 5.
Yeah, it's kind of like what Eddie Hearn does. Coogan always asks about all the names, and he manages to list it off. That's what you're going to have to do, Pat. You have to list every single name off the card, who they're fighting, weight, record, all of that sort of thing.
Oh, I can't do that, mate. Because bear this in mind, I'm also the coach and a trainer more than I am a promoter. how I get away with doing it is I'm giving kids a career as well. As there's no point in having them in the gym and train them and can't give them anything. Which I feel sorry for a lot of these other trainers that are doing that, where they've got to contact promoters to try and get them fights. It's hard. Where this is where I don't have to contact anybody apart from go home, sit in my bedroom, and put an event together, sit on the phone, and I've got people working for us now that we can, we work as a team that we can put it together. You know what I'm saying? I've got a great person called Mandy. She was from Birmingham who can help put everything together. We've got a Haley who does the events. So we've got a good team. So a bit more on point. I've got my own video, like for the social media and all this stuff now. So it's all coming together.
Yeah, we're coming together nicely. Do you enjoy being a promoter though, Pat? Do you like that, or do you find it a bit frustrating at times?
You know what? I find it very frustrating, but I mean, I'm only a promoter, just like I just said, to give the kids a career. Because if I wasn't doing this, Zelfa wouldn't be where he is now. Lyndon wouldn't have been where he was now. So I mean, I just don't have to rely on nobody apart from myself. Anybody messes up, it's only down to one person, which is me.
Certainly, it must be. It's quite nice. You don't have to rely on other people. You need to rely on yourself. So you just mentioned Lyndon there. Obviously, I think his contract's up with Queensbury Promotions and Frank Warren. What's going on with Lyndon? Where do you see him going next?
So I mean, obviously we're way over the loss, and he's reinventing himself now, which is good. He'll take a little time out, go to the States as well, get different things, come back, and he's ready to go now, really, Lyndon. So I mean, mentally, it's just, I think it was more the point that the loss and how he lost. But now, I mean, nobody wants to lose, did he, really? But, he felt disappointed. He felt that he let a lot of people down. But I said, listen, this is boxing. When it rains, you get wet. It's how you come back from that defeat. You have to come back better, because, as my trainer told me, Brian Hughes, you're only as good as your last performance. You do a better performance, that performance is forgotten about.
Obviously, his contract's up with Queensbury. Do you know who he'll be signing with next?
To be quite honest with you, I think it's signed with Pro Bellum, which I don't think is a bad thing. He gets what he wants. He can get another title. He can move on. They can move his career on quick. They can obviously, it's good to know that he's going to have a fight in an 8-rounder. Go from there, really.
Yeah, Sonny Edwards, he lost on Probellum. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it, Pat? Because Probellum did lost their shows in Dubai. You get a nice little holiday out there in Dubai.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I need a suntan, do you?
And then lastly, you got Zelfa Barrett as well. Obviously, he had a great performance last time out in IBF. I think it was the IBF eliminator. Any news on Zelfa?
You know what? Yeah, I mean, I seen something the other day on social media, and it kind of disappointed me, really, what they say. I mean, Zelfa's gives great accounts. His last performance was absolutely spectacular. His performance before Kiko Martinez was excellent, yeah. And I remember him getting slated for that performance. But then Kiko Martinez came back and knocked out Kid Galahad. Yeah, and everybody should be aware that Kiko Martinez is a dangerous opponent. But with Zelfa, it was like, Zelfa says, well, no, he shouldn't have, because Kiko Martinez is a far more experienced fighter than Zelfa. He's had more world title fights, probably more fights than probably Zelfa's had. You know what I mean? And Zelfa did well to do what he did. And to be that kind of, the way he made the weight, I don't think Zelfa made the weight as good as he should have done, as he did doing it this time with a nutritionist behind him. You know what I mean? So, I think Joe Cordina now is meant to be fighting the Chinese guy what Zelfa should have been fighting. And Zelfa is ranked number 2 in the world. He's number 3. But then he gets a chance at a world title before Zelfa. But hey, the way this boxing game is, we don't care, because I said to Zelfa, go down the European title route. And this is what I would like him to do. And then get another big fight before you fight for the world title. Anyway, it'll give you the more confidence and the more belief. So it's okay. People want to jump right into world title fights without doing anything. Learn the trade. Because when you fall, it's a long way down.
Do you think there'll be a chance of maybe Zelfa versus Joe Cordina in the near future? Or do you think they won't match together and they'll fight for the world titles in their separate ways?
You know, the thing is about it, promotional thing. You know, the funny thing is, they go on like it's a small pond, when really it's a big pond. Yeah, I mean, they keep all the fighters and they put them in together, and I just don't see the common sense in everything. There's a lot of better fights out there what Zelfa could have, as well as Joe Cordina. I mean, if we have to fight Joe Cordina, for the world title, then so be it. That's what we have to do. But these fights out there what Zelfa can have.
Who would you like to see Zelfa in him next then, if it's not Joe Cordina?
I don't know. Like, we don't know who's got the European. I mean, it's time to look up things there. You know, let's just sit down now with Zelfa, sit down with his manager, embed in and look at what direction and what we're going to do. I don't really want to call nothing without until we all sit down and talk. You know what I mean? And you know, we'll sit down with Steve Woods, we'll sit down with Zelfa, we'll have a meet up, and then we'll decide what direction we're going to go. But Zelfa will not be fighting for that world title now. After seeing what Eddie earned, he actually said it himself out of his mouth that Joe Cordina will get that longer weight fight that he's looking for. You know what I mean? And the fact that nothing of Zelfa was mentioned, you know, it's kind of to me, it's kind of heartbreaking, really. And I find it very disrespectful that you've got two of the best super featherweights, but you're only mentioning one.
Okay, maybe next time.
And I fucking say that to Eddie myself. I mean, I just don't know why you're mentioning one when you've got two. Like having two kids, you're only going to talk about one, but you're not going to talk about the other.
I might be speaking to Eddie Hearn, and I might be speaking to Eddie Hearn the next few days because I got the media workout. So if I get a chance to talk to Eddie, if I do, I'll try and ask about Zelfa for you.
No, I don't think you should really. I think he should say it himself. You know what I mean? I mean, you can ask him, but you know, the question is you know, when I speak to Steve Woods, Zelfa's manager, I think, you know, I'll put down with Steve Woods which direction I want Zelfa to go anyway. And to be quite honest with you, from defending the Commonwealth and the IBF title, I would like Zelfa to probably go for the next big fight, which would be a European title fight for me, and then the world title fight. Then you've done the Commonwealth, defended it. Then you've done the European, defended it, and then you can go into the world. So, I mean, let somebody else who's inexperienced go ahead of you and fight for the world title. So, I mean, because ratings don't mean fuck all to me. You can just jump in the queue and get there, but you know, you're going to fall right back down. It's about experience. Zelfa's a very seasoned pro now because I kept him busy himself. He's learned the game and he's learned the trade. And this is what people don't recognize. He's a seasoned pro.
Yeah, certainly. He's been a pro for a very long time. He's definitely had those hard matches. So Pat, it's always good to catch up with you. I'm sure. Best of luck for Saturday, obviously. The WBC title on the line, but I'll catch up with you in the next 4 months. But social media wise, and where can people watch the fight this Saturday? It's going to be streamed on your YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. On the Black Flash Boxing channel, yeah.
Awesome. I'll put that link in the description. Pat, I'll catch up soon then, mate. Thanks again for your time.
Cheers.